Good morning, YouTube land. This is Kniffin. We're kicking it with Sunday morning coffee. Gosh, I had a bunch of miscellaneous segments I shot this week, and I think I'm actually just gonna delete those right off. A couple things I just wanted to touch at is, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. I don't know if folks enjoy Sunday morning coffee or not. This will be the 8th installment. And I don't know, feedback seems to be reasonable enough. So, until I'm told otherwise, I suppose I'll click on every Sunday. Like I had said before early on, my intent is to take a lot of my commentary or opinion and take that and place it somewhere else on the channel, and this is that outlet. I don't really have anything much to gripe or bitch about this week, really. Spring is here and it's beautiful. Things just kind of die off in Iowa in the wintertime. There's just not a lot happening. If you don't have it really scheduled and packed in come August, October, you're probably going to go out without through the course of November, December, January, and February. Picks back up again usually in March. This year it took a little longer. It was still quite cold here in March. Now it's end of April. Yesterday was about 70 degrees, and we've had a string of really nice days, so I'm happy with that. We're getting where my helper and I are really clicking. I've put it out there to multiples of folks over the years, not just this company I own, but others in the past, that I don't need to be Grand Poobah. I don't need to be that guy in charge. I really just want to build a good team and be another guy in the team. Will I be in some position of authority say so? Well, yeah, that just goes with the territory. I'm the one taking the massive risk and dumping every bit of capital I can scrape into what I'm doing. But it's what I enjoy doing. I see a lot of folks out there, they're not allowing themselves time for their family. I did the same thing for many years and thought that's what I was supposed to do. Go and work and take care of your family and work more if it's needed. And it's just not the case. You got to take that time, go fishing with the kids, or whatever. Again, I'm citing fact. I'm citing experiences from my life and what I've figured out that makes my life enjoyable. What allows me to not become a bundle of nerves and a wadded up mess. Ain't no thing. And I'm looking at this little bit will grow into quite a shop over the course of time. And here's the number one reason I don't gotta be Mr. Pupa. I don't need to be, I am the owner here, or president, or CEO, or whatever magnificent title might come with the ownership of a company. I just don't have the ego for it. I don't need that. That's not fulfilling to me. That's not a goal to me. I don't need to be in a position that I can feel people under my boot heels. Not that I couldn't do it, just that I don't want to do it. And what I do, don't get me wrong, I get paid well for what I do right now. Most of the time, everybody has those jobs that it's just, oh God, why do they do that? I should have just wrote the guy, $200 check and sent him out the door and not even mess with it. It'd been a lot less headache. But, I get when the shop is bumping, when I've got things scheduled in, each individual project I get paid pretty well on. Only problem through winter is each individual project might be 2 weeks apart. Or more in some cases. So, that being stated, it's not like I'm just out here running a charity or playing or hobbying. I mean, this is the real deal. But the situation comes into, I'm not working for the money, okay? And I've got a plan. Aside from what I do here, shooting the videos, working on cars, things I enjoy, I've got a plan. And I had researched, watched, looked at, talked to folks for years and years and years in various aspects of various industries, really. But see, this property I'm purchasing on a contract. And that contract comes to fruition in 60 months. We're about halfway through that right now. So, all things being fair in love and war, I'm getting my affairs straightened out to pull a full mortgage on this property through a banking institution. See, here's the deal. I worked out with myself and my realtor a very good structure on the contract. I pay down more in 1 month than most people will in a year on the principal. Through my skills here, with the cars and trucks, and mind you, it's Iowa, things rust badly. I've had the luxury of meeting other tradesmen in other trades. Can I do those jobs? You betcha. You betcha. I can put up fences, I can landscape, I can throw rock, I can do all these things. But it comes to a far better turnover of, why don't I hire the professional that applies that as their living? They can hire me as a professional that applies the body paint, rust repair as his living. We do a little old-fashioned horse trading. So there's always a deal to be made, and I've worked out those details. I got to give the gentleman a call. I'm going to show you the guy. I'm going to show him off and plug him on here for you. The guy's name is Kenny, and he's going to end up doing quite a lot around here in a barter situation for getting his trucks. He's got like 6 trucks, 3 of which are work trucks, the rest are toys. Maybe more trucks, I don't know. I've seen 3 or 4 of them. So in effect, everybody's getting a little further ahead, getting a little something they want. So yeah, I do my improvements around the house, improvements around the yard, make this place sparkle and shine, make it pretty, which I really want, I'm not interested in being that white trash neighbor down the street. My garage out back, my shop out back will end up just being my toy box in the next few years. But I pull a mortgage on this, I can pull 80% loan to value. That's the standard. That's the standard maximum pulling loan on a bank. That'll give me enough capital. That'll be, well, 2.5 years from now when I do that at maximum, at the furthest date out, 2.5 years. So given that, I can pull enough loan to value and have enough equity that my mortgage will go up 50%. But I'm going to go out and buy some doors. And what I mean by that, that's old real estate jargon. I'm going to go buy properties. I'm going to buy properties. I'm going to turn the management over to a professional. Pay professionals for what they do and let them do their jobs. I'm not the guy that's going to show up every month to collect rent. It's going to cost me money. It's going to cost me a lot less money in the long run having someone else take care of that situation. So that's my plan. That's how I intend on, at that point, I get into that circle and swing. I could walk away from all this, and I won't, because I love it. I could be independently wealthy and still do this for a living. It would just change the caliber of jobs I'm doing. Moral of the story is I got a plan, and that's really all I'm trying to explain is I've got a plan. I've got basically it's a 10-year plan, 3 years in right now, and I'm a little behind schedule. That's okay though. I've got a schedule. I've got a plan. I know where I'm going and where I'm aiming, so that's going to make all that difference. So all those things being, I do this right now because it supplies me with the financial means to make the other happen. When the other happens, it'll allow me the financial means to relax about working on cars, about what projects I take in, about how far I take them. My goal will always be to work on cars that actually get driven, not trailer cars, but cars that people are actually going to take out on the street. I've got the skills. You've got the skills. You just take the time and recognize that. Feel the tools that you're working with. Understand the tools you're working with. Anything can be done with a set of hands. It's how man's world was built. I'm not saying that in a sexist remark. I mean, humanity's world was built with hands. But I'm going to get off here, stop rambling. I want to poke in, let y'all know, I'm still alive. Far better spirits than I was. The reason for the story today, or my plan, or whatever you want to call it today, like I said, I've got many friends that are struggling this way and that. And it doesn't matter if your goal is to be, independently wealthy or well off. I don't want to be rich, I just want to be wealthy. Rich means you got a whole bunch of money right now. Wealthy means if I stop work today, how many days forward can I survive, pay my bills and live? Some people are 14 days wealthy because they just got paid on Friday, and in 2 weeks they're gonna get paid again. And if they don't show up Monday, they'll be able to pay all their bills for that next 14 days. But when that next payday comes around, where they're supposed to get paid, that's my definition of wealth, that's borrowed from greater minds than mine. So I'm not even that far wealthy at this point in time. It's okay. I'm a wealthy person by action, virtue, and thought process. Right now I happen to be broke, but again, it's a process. But all I want is folks to stop, look at the situations that they're not happy with, and back up that microscope, turn the situation to a different angle, and look at it again. If you take the time to look at a situation 4 or 5 different ways, you'll eventually find the out you're looking for. You'll eventually find the wiggle room you need. I don't know. I've got a different view of the world and how it works, and I intend on utilizing that gift as long as I can. So I wish you all well. Go out there, do something interesting. Drop me a line. Let me know how y'all are doing. Till next time, you have a great day.